Hi everyone, it's Roger King. I want to talk to you, single family real estate owners, about the 3 critical reasons why you should put your properties into a trust. Whether or not you're a homeowner or you're a real estate investor, trusts can provide tremendous benefit. 1, privacy. 2, protection. 3, probate. Let's jump into those. Number 1, privacy. When you put your property into a trust, or if you buy it in a trust's name, you become anonymously connected to that property. You are not the technical owner, the trust is. So your name isn't on the tax record as owner, which is very helpful for a whole host of reasons. We'll go into those in later videos. But because the way the trust is structured, you'll have a trustee and a beneficiary. Now you may be the beneficiary, which sees the benefit of the trust, but nobody knows who the beneficiary is because the trust agreement is not recorded. So nobody sees who the beneficiary is. It's a very important part of the trust. The second part of the trust is the trustee. Who is the trustee? It's either someone you trust, or if you're a real estate investor, you can use an LLC in a different state as the trustee. So let's say you own a property in Montana, and yet you have a New Mexico LLC, which is the trustee. If people were to look up the property, they're going to find that LLC based in New Mexico. And they're not going to be able to search who the members of that LLC are in order to tie it back to you personally, which has some fantastic protective devices. Number 2, the second reason I love trusts is the protection aspect. Let's say that same person was looking you up, was an attorney, and they're trying to find out who the owner of that property is because they want to sue you for some reason. Well, they can't find you, and so now you're protected. The other aspect of the protection is fascinating because what it does is if you have a lawsuit in some other area of your life and you get a judgment attached to you, that judgment normally would get attached to the house that you own in your name. But because it's in a trust, it is not attached. They don't even know that you are the beneficiary of that trust that owns that house. What a powerful tool. So if you have a judgment and you have a property in a trust, they cannot attach that judgment to that house in that trust because you don't own that trust, because you don't own that house, the trust owns that house. A very important part. Thirdly, probate. If you set it up so that you have a successor beneficiary, when you die, you automatically transfer the beneficial interest to that next person, whether it's your wife or your kids or your friends or whomever you choose. That person or that entity becomes a beneficiary automatically. So it avoids the entire probate process in your state, which if you've gone through probate, you know that it takes a year, it takes thousands of dollars with the attorney, and it's just fraught with difficulty. So I urge you to take whatever steps you can right now to put your property into a trust, whether it's your primary residence or an investment house. Put it into a trust. If you've got questions or comments, leave them below, and I can't wait to help you out with some more of this stuff.